village, between rugged cliffs and crashing waves, there stood an ancient lighthouse. Its withered stone bore witness to countless storms, guiding ships safely through treacherous waters. But the true marvel of this lighthouse was not its sturdy structure. It was the keeper who tended to its lantern. Elijah, an older man with a snow-white beard, had faithfully served as a lighthouse keeper for over 6 decades. His eyes, like the sea, held both the weight of years and the sparkle of firm faith. Every evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Elijah climbed the winding stairs to the lantern room. There, he would light the lamp, ensuring its steady glow pierced the darkness. One stormy night, when the wind howled and the rain lashed against the lighthouse, a young sailor named Nathan sought refuge. His ship had been battered, sails torn, and crew exhausted. Nathan stumbled upon up the rocky path, drenched and desperate. When he reached the lighthouse, he found Elijah waiting, a whole in human form. "Keeper," Nathan gasped.
"We are lost. Our compass failed, and the waves threatens to swallow us all."
Elijah's eyes crinkled in compassion.
"Fear not, young man. The light that guides the house will guide your ship as well."
Nathan scoffed.
"But how? We are adrift in the tempest."
Elijah gestured towards the lantern.
"See this flame. It burns regardless of storm. It doesn't flicker or falter. Likewise, our faith must remain steadfast, even when life tempests rage."
Nathan listened, captivated by the old man's words. Elijah continued.
"Life struggles are like the crashing waves, unpredictable, fierce, and sometimes overwhelming. But we have a choice, to trust the keeper of our souls or to despair. I chose trust."
As the storm raged outside, Elijah shared stories, the Psalms of David, the miracles of Jesus, and the faithfulness of God throughout history. Nathan clung to each word, finding solace in the ancient truth. Days turned into weeks, and Nathan stayed at the lighthouse. He watched Elijah pray, sing hymns, and proclaim God's goodness. The lamp never wavered, even when the storm intensified. Nathan marveled at the keeper's faith. One morning, as the sun broke through the clouds, Nathan's ship was repaired. He stood before Elijah, gratitude filling his heart.
"How did you do it, old man? How did you trust so completely?"
Elijah smiled.
"It's simple, really. I have seen the light piece of the darkest night. I have witnessed miracle, both in this lighthouse and in my whole life. And I know that the keeper of the star is also the keeper of our souls."
Nathan set sail, carrying Elijah's wisdom with him. He became a lighthouse of faith for others, sharing the same message. Trust the keeper, even when the storms threaten to engulf you. And so, the ancient lighthouse stood, a symbol of continual proclamation. Elijah tended its flame until his last breath, knowing that faith, like the light, could guide lost souls home.
This story must have taught you a lot of lessons, but we're going to delve into a few of them. And I will ask 3 questions and provide answers as we look at the lessons that we can learn from this story of Elijah, the lighthouse keeper. And the first question that this story answers is how long we should wait as believers. Waiting on God is not about a specific duration, it's about trust. Like the lighthouse keeper who tended the flame faithfully, believers should wait as long as it takes, knowing that God's timing is perfect. Our waiting is an act of faith, not impatience. Nathan, having faith, had to wait for weeks because days turned into weeks. He was hoping and believing that the God that the lighthouse keeper believed will also save him, even when he cried to God for help. And what should we do while we wait on God? We must pray, study the word of God, serve others like Elijah served Nathan, and cultivate patience. And finally, how can we encourage others to remember God's wonder? We can do this by sharing our own testimony. You remember Elijah shared his own testimony of God's faithfulness that he has seen and experienced in the lighthouse and in his own life. Then celebrate milestones. Sing praises like Elijah. Why is it essential to remember God's past wonder? Remembrance of God's past wonder fuel our faith for now. It reminds us of God's faithfulness and his capabilities. When you remember God's wonder in the past, it gives you the strength and the courage and faith that you need to face the battle for today. God bless you.